Hey guys, it's Hannah, and today I'm going to just have a little update video about some stuff that has been going on in my life, and I'm going to maybe do these every now and then and again because my life, I like to think, is kind of interesting. And I'm not really the vlogger type, so I feel like I'll do these kinds of videos, and I'll probably call them Hannah's Random Rambles because I will probably ramble a lot in them. So, here's what's been happening. I have had a crazy busy week. I actually just got home from something and I'm filming this before I have to get started on my school again and before I leave for another thing that's tonight. So this is gonna have to be as quick as I can possibly get it. So last week, Tuesday is mainly when it started, and we had a clothing and textiles workshop for 4-H, and clothing and textiles is like sewing and clothes and textiles and that sort of thing. And I'm one of the helpers in it, and so we had that. And then Wednesday and Thursday was when it really got crazy. Wednesday I spent the whole afternoon. I went from art class to the whole afternoon until like, I think I was up there till like 10. I was at our show barn getting my goat ready for the show the next day, and my goat's name is Butthead, and the name fits him, by the way, in case any of y'all were wondering. But yeah, his name's Butthead. And then all day Thursday, I was at the show barn, and I showed my goat. And this was my first year to show an animal, and so my goal was to not get dead last. And I accomplished that. I got 7th. That's not dead last. It's pretty close to dead last. Not gonna tell y'all how close, but it's pretty close to dead last. But it's not dead last, so I'm happy. I'm good. And I sold Butthead. We're good. I got some money, but that goes straight to my parents. And then straight for feed, so we don't see the money, but I got money, kind of. And then Friday we went down to the 4-H conference center in Brownwood, Texas for a thing called the Refashion Retreat, which I will explain what that is real quick. It is where you go down and you kind of meet new friends, get to know your games, and then you figure out if you are a 301 sewer, like a really good sewer, or a 101 sewer. I'm a 301, yeah. And then the next day you go to a local Good Samaritan and you have $5 to spend, and you have to buy clothing or sheets or whatever you want to buy, and you refashion it during that day to have it done for the next day's fashion show. So you have one day, you don't even have the whole day, so you have about 6 hours to make an outfit for the fashion show the next day. Whole lot of fun. It's crazy fun. It's great. It's just so great. And I actually made this shirt that I'm wearing. See, it's got little fluffies on the end, and it's got some on the bottom as well. It was this plain old t-shirt, and it was a little too short. And so then these were part of a dress, like a huge extra 3X large dress, and so I have tons of it left. I need to think of something else to do with it. And so I added it along the bottom, and then my mom and my friend who went with us were like, well, hey, don't they add it on the sleeves nowadays? I was like, oh yeah, they do. And so I added some on the sleeves too. And I like how it turned out. I also made this skirt, which I don't know how you can see, but it's a little button-up skirt. This was actually made out of a very long vest. My friend got it for one of her outfits and cut it up to make a normal-looking vest. And I had gotten a dress with buttons on it to make a skirt basically the same as this out of, but then we realized it would not work out very well for what I was wanting to do. And so when she cut up her vest, my mom was looking at it and she was like, well, wait a minute, Hannah, you just use this. And so I played with it, I tweaked with it, and now I have a skirt. And I like this too. I like the shirt more, I will say, but I like the skirt too. I like what I made. It was a good weekend. Also, fun fact, my cousins were there. Well, not direct cousins. They are my mom's cousin's wife and child. So, was that 3rd cousin, 4th cousin? I don't know, but I'm related to them, and they were there. So that was fun. So then we got back from that Sunday, and today, as I'm filming this, I don't know when I'll get this up, but today it is Monday, and I just got back from our auction at the show barn, which I sold a blackberry pie that got best of show in our youth fair, which was in November or December? I think November. And so yeah, so it got best of show there, and the things that get best of show get sold at the auction here. And so I sold that, and I got $400 for my pie, guys. $400. Last year, I made best in show and pies with a pecan pie, and I sold that one to the same guy for $325. And then this year he bought my blackberry pie for $400. He likes my pies. I'm glad he likes my pies. Oh, I'm so happy. It was so great. I was like, what? I wasn't expecting, because normally the baked goods go for around $200 is like the top they get. Yeah, so I'm the pie person. If you need some pie, call me. Cause it's all in the crust, guys. All in the crust, and I have a killer crust. Just saying. So that's why my week has been so crazy and why I haven't posted really. And the thing I'm leaving for tonight is a Mentor Up thing, so tons of 4-H stuff. Mentor Up is where we as youth teach senior citizens and older adults how to use technology, how to use their phones, how to keep in touch with their grandchildren, that sort of thing. And so we have a bunch of assisted living homes where I live, and so we go to those sometimes and teach them how to use their electronics. And so I'll be doing that tonight, and I think I'll be done with all this abnormal craziness. I mean, my life is always pretty crazy, pretty full, but this week was just nuts because of the livestock show. So yeah, just to kind of update y'all on what I'm reading right now, I am almost done with Emma by Jane Austen. I have like 4 chapters left, like literally look at that. Like 4 chapters left. And Jane Austen never disappoints, guys. She never disappoints. This is such a good book. I love Jane Austen so much. And if you have not read Emma yet by her, you need to. It's just great. It's great. I am also currently reading Black Widow Forever Read by Margaret Stoll. I am, however much that much is, through with it. It's good. I might make a full review on this. I don't know. I know, of course, I'll talk about it a lot in my wrap-up, but I have some issues with it. I like it, but it's just not what I expected it to be, and we'll see how I like the ending of it. I need to finish it. I've been putting it off to finish Emma, because even though that's a school book, technically, I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, I'll finish it this month, and then we'll see if I do a review or if I just mention it in my wrap-up. But I have some stuff to talk about with this book, but I'm not going to say anything until I completely finish it. So yeah. One thing I really wanted to show y'all, I actually got this for Christmas, but I didn't have a notebook for it yet, and so I didn't want to show y'all until I got a notebook, and so I finally got one, and I got this. It says my goodies on it, and I got it at Joann's, and it's a nice, good, thick one with the gold pages, and you open it up, and look, it's a pin, guys. I got this for Christmas. We saw it at a store in Galveston. We went down to Dickens on the Strand, and what it is, it's this really thin pin, and it has this that sticks in your book, and then you just pull the pin out, and you can write with it, like it works, and then when you're done, you just stick it back on there, and you close it, and it's basically like there isn't a pin. Isn't that amazing? You can find them on Amazon and stuff, and they're really cool. I haven't even like written in here with it yet, because I don't know what I want to write in here yet, but I've written with it. It's really cool, and it just fits right in there. I mean, what? I love it. So that is the end of my update. I hope you enjoyed this kind of a video where I just talk about random stuff that's going on in my life right now. I don't know how often I'll do these. I'll probably just do them after a crazy week when I don't get to post as many videos about books completely. But, I don't know. We'll see. This might be the only one. This might be a whole part of a series. I don't know. I just felt like I owed y'all a video, and I didn't have any ideas besides telling you what's been happening in my life. So I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I will see y'all again in another video soon.